Hello students of class 7. Welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. I am Megha ma'am and this video is for class 7 chemistry, and the chapter that I am going to continue is the metals and non-metals, and this is the part 6 video from this chapter. In the previous video we learned about the corrosion of the metal. In this video we will start with the rusting of iron. So first let's learn what is the definition of the rusting. Okay, so rusting is the slow oxidation process in which iron slowly reacts with oxygen of the atmospheric air in presence of moisture and produces a flaky brown substance called rust. Okay, so rusting is the slow oxidation process in which the iron slowly reacts with oxygen of the atmospheric air in presence of moisture. That is very important, that it is only reacting in the presence of moisture and produces a flaky brown substances called rust. So the chemical formula of the rust or ferric oxide is the rust, is Fe2O3. Okay, so this is the chemical formula. Let's find out that how the rusting can be formed and how it look like.
This is the picture of the rust that you can see. Rust is hydrated ferric oxide, that is Fe2O3.XH2O, which forms a reddish brown coating over iron. It easily crumbles off from the surface of the metal, thus exposing the free iron surface for further rusting. It is more stable than the iron. So let's check out what are the reaction of the rusting. So here you can see it is the reaction of the rusting. In the first reaction, the iron plus oxygen, when it is exposed to the moisture, that means from the air, it taking the moisture from the air, in a very slow process, it became hydrated ferric oxide. It is producing rust. The reaction wise, it is 4 Fe plus 3 O2, and it is forming in the presence of H2O, that means water, and in a slow process that 2 Fe2O3.XH2O. So rusting corrode iron and weakens iron structure and thus causes economic loss. So we have to make sure that the iron that we are using, that should not be get rusted or corroded. In this way our economical loss can be happen. So we have to take care of this iron. So let's check out one activity to show what is the vast basic nature of the rust. Here, take some rust from the surface of the rusted iron nail. crush it into the powder. Take this powder in a test tube like that. And add some water and shake it and to make a solution. Now introduce blue litmus paper on it. First we have to pour it on a plate, and then we have to introduce litmus paper, blue litmus paper and red litmus paper in this mixture, where the water and the rust one by one. So we can observe that the red litmus turn into blue, that you can see that red litmus turn into blue. So that proves that the rust, that is Fe2O3.xH2O, is basic in nature. That is why the litmus turn into blue, the red litmus turn into blue. So any base can do that, any base can make the red litmus blue. That is why here the red litmus became blue. So let's check another reaction. Here it is the condition for rusting. Air and moisture are necessary for rusting. This can be shown by a following activity. The presence of acidic gases such as CO2, SO2, SO3 and NO2 in the air increases the rate of rusting of iron. So here it is an activity. So let's check the activity. Take 3 small test tubes marked as A, B and C and put some bright iron nails, that is obviously not being rusted or not being corroded, on it. In the test tube A, put some boiled water which expels all the air, that means oxygen, from it. Close it with a rubber stopper so that it can make a airtight container, this like this. So in the upper part already a rubber is given and the boiled water given, that is why all the oxygen came out. In the test tube B, put some few pieces of the anhydrous calcium chloride to absorb the moisture inside and tightly close the test tube with a airtight rubber stopper. Here it is also given some airtight rubber stopper on the top and some anhydrous calcium chloride. Anhydrous means that can soak the water. Okay. Now going for the C number tube. Here put some tap water and leave it open. That you can see its top is open and some tap water is inside. So after the few days, it can be observed that the nails in test tube C get rusted. This one. This is because they are in contact with the air as well as water. The tap water is given and the open air. So the nails in the test tube A and B not rusted because in test tube A there is water but no air. And in test tube B, there is air but no water. That proves that both air and the water both are same necessary for producing the rust or for rusting of the iron.
Students, I think you understood the rusting properly. In the next video, we are going to discuss that how we can prevent the rusting. Till then, thank you.